to Tamale? How can I leave Salaga and come to Tamale? Bimbala to come to Tamale? I cannot. So any elected executive of Northern Musiga, when that residence is there, at least you get your one room. And perhaps you may be elected and you're having accommodation challenges in your own region or this thing. You will do what? You have an accommodation that will make you focus on the work. Also, we will have a paid up office a manager who will have an accounts background and sometimes law, so that he or she will be working with the executives, taking instructions from them, because the executives are all musicians. We need somebody who is being paid. Now also, if they elect the executives, they need to be given a budget to do what? Run the office, and also get their allowances every month ending. And the new constitution is to be put, if you don't function as an executive for a period of time, then they have to replace you because you have been given all the incentives. And also now, when they register in your region, instead of your region having 15%, it will be 50%. Because we are not depending of membership registration and renewal to build a union. It's peanuts. Another thing is that we are going to create the Musiga website for national, and all the regions, when you open, it's like having a key opening your door and you enter and you see all those things. So when you click on Musiga website and it opens, you see Musiga region by region. So even if you are in northern region, you go to northern, you click, it opens, and the members name alphabetical order. So if your name starts with A, you go to the A column, you click your name, it opens. Wow. When it opens, you have your profile, your pictures, your audios, your videos, your interviews, anything that you do, your contact address, your numbers, everything is there. Every region will have it like that, and that website will be updated daily, constantly. And we will also market that website, that people all over the world can go to the Musiga website and get artists for their projects. You understand? By so doing, you, the artists, will be very active. And when I'm talking about the artists, both young and old, I may be young, I'm a 66, but I'm still functioning as an artist. So no one is old in the music industry. You can sit in your chair and perform. Music is the only medium that reaches out to more people, and it is the music also brings business. If you are doing a show, the ice water seller can sell, the food seller can sell, the merchandise seller can sell. So I don't know, Chief Hardy, am I continue or should I leave? So that as an artist, what needs to be done for me is to be done for my fellow musicians. One of the things that we face when we release our albums is promotion. The money that you will spend in promoting your music album or an event is more than what you use even to go and record. So what the new Musiga administration will do is setting up a media fund. The media fund is there to promote the works of the artists or the members. That fund is there. That fund will be used to pay radio, television, newspaper for, to promote your works. That is your welfare. Welfare is not only when you are sick, they have to find money, give you scanty, or when you are having a wedding or any event. When I joined Alpha in 1984, February, Alpha had one album, only one, Jah Glory, and he performs in stadia. The first time I jumped on stage, my leg was shaking. Yeah, because of the crowd. Alpha didn't do any other work apart from music. The house that he lives is a castle, not a house, it's a castle. He's building a township. All from music that he got those monies, from record sales and tours. I was part of Alpha Blondie when we came to Ghana in '86. We played at Accra and Kumasi Stadium. It was full like Kotoko House. Yeah. So, and when I was in Cote d'Ivoire also, I worked on the English channel of Radio Cote d'Ivoire. So I know how we log the music that we play for the artists to get their monies. Every 3 months they will go to Burida. In Ghana is Gamro. But that system is not in place here. Because if it is in place, anytime you hear your music being played, you are getting money. Either on air, even when you go to funeral or wedding or whatever, they log it. Even when you are performing your own songs, you need to log it and send the sheet to the collection society. They will pay you for performing your own songs too. When they interview you, they need to pay you, unless you are promoting yourself, that you go there and you pay. But the promotion aspect, Musiga is going to take care of it. We are raising funds. It's not Musiga pocket money. It's raising funds to go into that media fund to promote the works of the musician who are members. And I know when it happens, myself and yourself will benefit, because we will be now bringing out all our songs that we have hidden and we are not recording them. Now it's in the open. Music is the only medium that can build a nation or destroy a nation. Yeah, the sort of music that we play can promote the country. The same particular of music can bring war because of the lyrics, not the rhythms. So Musiga has been mark timing for so many years because the leadership is not right. Recently we hear that our now former General Secretary has formed a new Musicians Union of Ghana, which is very bad. But when you look into it and say, whoa, she may be right in a way to tell a story, because in 2019 I was in court defending the union, not because I want to. I'll come into that. And 2020 I went back to court again to talk about Musiga monies. Now when I came out from court and I got my documents from the lawyers, I realized that Musiga has been re-registered. It's not the 1975 one that we knew, that Alhaji Sidi Kubari them defended. Nobody knew. If I didn't go to court to defend the union, I would not know that Musiga has been re-registered by the former president of the Musicians Union of Ghana, Diana Hobson. A.P. Crensel, may he so rest in peace. K.K. Kabobo, Nadru, J.D. Lomote, Besser Simons Henry. They didn't make it Henry Besser Simons Henry. Fifi Kana Jakwa, who was the former administrator who passed away. Vice Osekufo Obo and Bibi Brew. They re-registered it 2010 and 2011. when Dana is leaving office. And when I got those documents, I was shaking like this. And I took a screenshot and I sent it to Alhaji Sidi Kubwari. I said, you see, your namesake is not in. When you took office, you never changed this. Joe Mensah, Ghana about them didn't change. And when Dana is stepping out of the union, then she's registering. So the union belongs to them. Nobody knew. And they were using us. If the law didn't send me to court, one man, they say, oh, Ras is spoiling the union. No. I helped the union rather. Because in 2018, we were in Cape Coast to review and validate the Musiga constitution. Formally, like we all know, when we are going to have elections, it's delegates. They will pick 10 from each region. Then 30 from Accra, 30 from Kumasi, and we converge in one place. Obo's time, it is here that we came to elect him. And the second time was in Koforidua. Now in October 2018, we were in Cape Coast to review and validate the constitution. And the constitution was not properly reviewed. But what we understood that this time, the elections that we are going to have, we are going to do what? Let every card-bearing member of good standing to vote, which is very good. And now we will do the national and the regional elections on the same date. Perfect. We're saving money. Now 2019 June, which was my birthday, 26 June was my birthday, and we are going to have elections. Now we are going for national first before regional. Then also the voters register, instead of compiling region by region, they box it all up with duplication of names of people that we don't even know. So a day before the election date, I went to court. A day before the election date, there was not even exhibition of voters register. So what sort of election is this? It doesn't sound right. It's like they have cast a spell on the union and the members. Nobody questioned. They said, why are we doing national first before regional? I saved the union's face. Now when I went to court, the voters register, which is 3,881, became 744. Then me, even when I read newspaper, I edit it. I read through all, and I realized that there were two people in Upper West. One was an executive, and one was a member. They had died, and their names are in. So it became 742. So if me, Ras Appiah Levi, I was wrong from 3,881, why should it come to 742? Wow. Not even 800. Now they saw what they have done. They never dreamt that somebody would take them to court. I didn't take them to court because of Ras Appiah want to be the president of the union and he's doing this to win. You don't go to court to win elections. I went with evidence, and now they are here defend the union. I have to bring the Ministry of Tourism inside. The Deputy Minister Idris, the then Deputy Minister, I went and met him, and I showed him his Appiah. I'm coming to Tamale because the president will be coming, so I'm going to make arrangements. Everything, I've seen everything that I went with my team. We were about 11. I'll call them when I come. Then he came back after 2 weeks. He called them. Now he called us for a meeting. Another thing, to the election committee was not properly constituted. They selected only 5 people. The former president, Dana Hobson, this man, Martin Cancer as the chairman, Tregmatic, Dr. Mary Ganza, and Jonathan Kujo of Gambro. 5. The Constitution, Article 11, it says that 1 from each region and 3 from the neck, meaning 13. Now you are selecting 5 people. What are they coming to do? Oh, they want to pass the baton. Not me. I'm not a patient, but I'm patient. I was very patient to cleanse all the system, and afterwards, if they even vote me out, I've done the right thing to let the union stand. So we went to court. The court day was 23rd July, and they shifted to October because of the legal holidays. So before then, the arbitration, we mediated through the ministry and that. And they advised me, they begged me to bring the thing out. So I took the case out of court on the 4th of December 2019. Then later on in January 2020, the National Executive Council held a meeting and set up a new date for June 2020. Then 20th May, I went back to my regional organizer and some few members in Greater Accra say, Appiah, come and make account. You are a chairman for Greater Accra and you are going for the presidency. You have not made account. I say, are you talking to me? Ha! Me, I don't register you. It's national who registers. Apart from the region who registers, Greater Accra, we don't register. It's national because of what we call connections. So whose money have I taken? When I was taking over from TikTok, there was no handing over note, not a sheet of paper or a pen, no bank account, no anything, only the room and the desk. So what am I accounting for? I have come to lead the Greater Accra. I've opened 2 accounts, one the official one, the welfare one. Everything that I do, I document it. And I was helping the national during the boss time doing dispatches like this book that you wrote your names in. I have it as dispatches, and from 2011 or 2012 to now, his time now, I've gone to over 3,000 places per the book. You will see Appiah driving, dispatching letters and that, but God want me to see what is happening, and they thought the man was a fool. Because he have connection, he give it to them, they go and collect the money. I thought the money would be for the musicians. Nothing. Obo left with nothing. Not even a piece of land. Like I came here, they say, oh, this is the Musiga land. They give 2 million, then you give region 10,000. For what? It should have been even 100,000. So the buy land, okay, 10,000 for the executives for the allowances or whatever thing and that, but nothing like that. Money is gone. So we'll be complaining if God didn't send me to step in. A lot of people were afraid for me. Yeah, I'm standing, but I don't even fear God because I love God. How can I fear my father? Once I'm doing the right things, I don't fear. And God knows, say, his son is stubborn to do the right thing, thinking of others, but not myself. I can leave everything and hold my microphone and my music and be touring like my former boss, Alpha. Because internationally, I have the contacts. That's why I say vibrancy, taking Ghanaian musicians global. I said in one interview, or some of the interviews, that when I come out as the president of the union, that is when I'll be performing. He said, but you won't do that. I said, we will work. We will work. Because we need to make money for the union. So whilst I'm touring, my other fellows also are touring. We are making money for the union. But the former president came and fooled this thing and came and milked the union. Well, the only thing that Musiga, Grand Music, Grand Ball, Ghana Music Week, and this and that. We go there as national regional executives. They want us even to buy table, Grand Ball. They cannot even introduce us to the corporate world, the government, because they are using our titles to do what? For people to travel and all this and that. It is not good. Some people felt that the regional executives, they chop money. Nothing. Everything is centered on national. We have the youngest president whose fellow executives are all older than him, and he has the power. So he came with his own people, put on the singlet, put on the shirt and the coat. The coat is Musiga, the shirt is Family Tree Entertainment of his company, and the shirt and the singlet is himself, the president himself. So he put on the suit and go and collect in the name of Musiga. Then when he comes, he say, the weather is hot. Then he remove it down, Family Tree Entertainment. When we are doing program, they will go enter the accounts office there and collect money in bundles, which is brown notes. I was expecting the regional executives are supposed to be doing those things for their regions. You make Ghana Music Week, instead of being in the whole Ghana, you do it only in Accra. You should have been Accra Music Week. And even Accra, my members don't get opportunity to perform. They bring the so-called A-list artists. Go and bring any A-list artists and unknown artists and put them on the same platform. They would disgrace the A-list artists. Only they have not gotten the opportunity. And this platform is the one that we need to give them the opportunities. So when we come, instead of Ghana Music Week, it will be Ghana Music Month. 30 days. All the regions will be packaged. Northern region will have their own because you have districts. Another thing is that we will have district chapters. La Salaga will be a chapter, or in Northern region you have districts, but they all will be under the regional branch. So we have the district chapters, so that they will have their offices and whatever thing. Then the community club, the musical community clubs, so that in my area I just can walk to the kiosk over there or the building over there and Musiga so there. We need to strategize and do what will uplift the musician. My manifesto, I brought it for each of you will have a copy. So everything, this is just a brief of what I want to do. I put it in writing. I wrote it myself. I typed it myself. Yeah, I give each and every one a manifesto.